There are three principal objectives for the eFounders Fellowship. First, to give young net entrepreneurs from Africa an opportunity to experience in practice what possibilities exist and how you can create visibility in electronic marketplace so that they can replicate this in their own work situations back home. Secondly, to create a network of believers in the opportunities in the digital economy that will be able to network across regions, across countries, and across Africa, and in partnership with the partners that they're creating in Hangzhou at Alibaba for a future of inclusive digital trade. And third, we're trying to create a large constituency of young entrepreneurs who so strongly see the possibilities of the electronic marketplace that they will add to the pressures for the creation of an ecosystem for e-commerce development in Africa. For us at UNCTAD, Alibaba, and particularly Alibaba with Jack Ma, is a perfect fit for the partnership that we need in this. One, the personal life story of Jack Ma and the creation of Alibaba inspires a lot of people who are daily challenged and daily doubt their own ability to rise out of adversity. The faith and the belief in self that don't ever give up. He is a walking example of this. And so his personal inspiration to a lot of the young entrepreneurs is very good for those who are facing really very major challenges in very surviving, let alone growing their businesses. And secondly, Alibaba as a progressive large enterprise is offering space and opportunity with its human resources and the physical facilities in Hangzhou for a lot of these young entrepreneurs to see these programs in action. How is it done? Particularly also with a visit to the rural development, the village, how you can connect small business through electronic means to market opportunities. It is inspiring to a lot of them. And that combines with the Alibaba Foundation, which is picking up a substantial bill for the accommodation of the eFounders trainees, makes it very good for us as an organization. And finally, Jack Ma is my special advisor for small business and young entrepreneurs. So the whole of this combination makes it possible that this could not be a better partner than Alibaba and Jack Ma. In the UN, we believe in Sustainable Development Goals. These goals cannot be possible without enterprise creating livelihoods. Governments do not create enterprises. It's entrepreneurs who do. So while governments have a role to create an enabling environment in rules, regulations, infrastructure, skill development programs, it is young, mostly young entrepreneurs who will create the opportunities, the livelihoods, the examples that others have to follow. The eFounders program, by one, emphasizing emerging technologies that are predominantly becoming the main drivers of international enterprise, and two, focusing on young women and men, combine what is futuristic, what is the direction we have to go, but also the prime movers of enterprise in Africa. You should notice that Africa produces 30 million new people entering the marketplace every year. And enterprises with the possibilities of electronic commerce are targeting this important constituency within the continent. And that's why we find it appropriate, timely, and a demonstration to others that sustainable development goals can be achieved through smart partnership between enterprise and public organizations like UNCTAD. Entrepreneurship has always been there in Africa, but the entrepreneurship coupling with digital possibilities is a new frontier that we must emphasize and give its due space. And we're seeing in this a future as one of the alternatives that will create livelihoods, that will convert the population surge in Africa into a dividend for the continent.